In which of these eras did you first discover my music? Number 1, Headless Chickens. Headless Chickens was my first proper foray into making music with a band, alongside Radiohead legend Thom Yorke, physicist and musical genius John Matthias, and the brilliant composer Laura Forrest Hay. Those were the early days of experimentation for me, and we had no idea where the journey would lead us. From gritty indie gigs in Exeter to creating avant-garde music at the Contemporary Music Festival John and I launched, it was raw, unpredictable, and full of energy. That time was crucial in shaping the artist I'd become, and in our later gigs we began to introduce electronic programming that I did on my Roland D20, like you can hear on the track Apocalypse. We all went our separate ways in 1991, although Tom did play guitar at the first couple of Flicker Noise gigs we did in 91. Number 2, Flicker Noise. Flicker Noise was where the fusion of rock guitars and electronic beats began in earnest. My oldest friend Howie Saunders joined me in Exeter before moving up to London, and we explored new sounds with the bare minimum of equipment, a Roland D20 and an old PC. These early days were tough but also exciting as we started merging rock with club music, laying the foundation for what would later become Lunatic Calm. As the band's sound evolved, we gravitated to more of a rap-rock hybrid style on singles like Information is Power and Mirror Man, and released a couple of vinyl EPs on Deconstruction subsidiary Concrete and on MCA subsidiary Endangered.
There is no more music.
Number 3, Lunatic Calm.
Take you on a roller coaster.
Lunatic Calm is known for being high-energy electronic rebel music, and we became known for this through our riotous live shows and numerous tracks we had licensed to iconic movies like The Matrix. The band's 2 albums also reflect a deeper, moodier, down-tempo side, and we were strong advocates for the long-form listening experience of the album. Blending rock and electronic elements, Lunatic Calm was visceral, raw, and packed with adrenaline, a reflection of the times we were living in. From Leave You Far Behind to global tours with the Crystal Method, those were some of the most intense years of my life. Number 4, Elite Force. Elite Force was more than just breakbeat. It was an evolving sound that me and Meet Katie coined as tech funk, blending the best of breaks, techno, house and electro. I never liked being pigeonholed, and the best sets for me were the ones where I could play anything and everything, mixing genres freely. Running the Strong Arm sessions on Breaks FM and the Tech Funk Forum let me connect deeply with an audience who embraced this eclectic, boundary-pushing approach. I travelled the world many times over, DJing to hundreds of thousands of people in countries like Australia, China, Russia, Spain and the US. And along the way I was honoured with numerous Breaks Poll nominations, awards and a Beatport award for my work. Number 5, Zodiac Cartel. Zodiac Cartel was a project born out of the blog house and fidget house movements, and it had a massive peak time electro house sound. It was also a rare moment where I got to stay behind the scenes and let the music do the talking. Even my close collaborators didn't know it was me for a long time. That anonymity gave me freedom, freedom to push the boundaries of self-proclaimed jack-in-house music with a techno soul. There were dozens of releases and remixes during a short space of time, with the Moby-supported Rave is King being one of the many highlights. Number 6. Simon Shackleton. Simon Shackleton brings together my love for deep, melodic soundscapes with raw, emotional storytelling. After years of pushing boundaries with Elite Force and Zodiac Cartel, I turned inward, exploring a more personal, reflective side of music. My sets at Burning Man, especially the One series, were transformative, showing me how music could be deeply introspective as well as high energy. Releasing tracks like We All Shine On Nick Warren's label and Traumstadt on Anjuna Deep allowed me to further explore this direction. Now, with the Shadowmaker, I'm embarking on what's the most vulnerable and profound chapter of my career, telling stories through music that are deeply tied to my own emotional journey. So there you have the 6 ages of Simon so far. Drop me a comment and let me know when and where you first came across my music, and keep an eye on simonshackleton.org and on my socials for information on all the new music that's coming your way in the next few months in the run-up to the Shadowmaker album.